What righteousness are you talking about? I will shall read this thing today. Are you here?
Yes.
Are you here?
Yes.
Shama, are you here? Okay, let me read it to you. Early missionaries suffered from too much focus on welfarism. You know what welfarism means now? Social work. In history, Christianity was accepted but mixed with traditional worship in Mexico, South America, Asia, and, of course, Africa can't escape. And Africa. One of the missionary account record reads, now this is a quotation I brought out. Not was the, okay, sorry, it won't make sense because I wrote it out of, but it will make sense later. Not was the adoption of these welfare methods of propagating our religion without its effect upon us. The establishment of schools and hospitals especially, perhaps of the larger schools and hospitals and colleges in great centers, altered our conception of our work as missionaries. They called out large number of mission workers of a new type with new ideas of missionary work. We began to hear phrases like this: the gospel of enlightenment, that's gospel of education, the gospel of healing, the social gospel, and later years, the gospel of sex equality. While we continue to speak as our medical and educational work in the old way was designed to open doors for us, and these amenities attract hearers and increase converts, we began also to speak of medical, educational, and social works as forms of preaching the gospel. The uplift of the people was a gospel in itself. Christ came to raise mankind out of the snare of superstition and evil conditions they were. We argued to preach and practice this gospel. You understand the gospel is talking about welfarism. It says, in the event, by raising the whole race, such missionary work was prepared for days when races and tribes and people instructed in Christian ethics, strengthened by Christian science, enriched by Christian sociology, would recognize the source of all blessing and would be able to come and serve Christ duly as Christians ought to do. We're preaching this same theory in England. It was an age of social upliftment. The social service was a cry which held and attracted large number of young and able Christian minds to a very great extent. The church threw herself at it. Churches were scarcely considered complete without large institutional guides, clubs, halls, etc. All these were urged upon the generosity of the churchmen, assuring them that their provision would prepare the way for Christ. We have now had many years in experience of that method of approach, and it is becoming increasingly plain. It is indeed already commonly acknowledged that the church has not, by these social activities, brought men in any great degree within the sphere of spiritual influence. It has not succeeded along the road in imparting that spiritual life which it exists to minister. Many deploy the obvious fact that while the institution have done much valuable work, the great mass of those who have used them have not nearer to the church or to Christ. This is the Anglican account of their missionary work, social activities, missions report. They left preaching the gospel, they started building school. The devil was happy. Oh, thank God. We started building hospitals. While those things are noble, that's not the gospel. The devil will get you busy doing the wrong thing and feeling cool about it while you're missing the point. Fela Anikulapo's school problem was education. His father was a pastor. He went and schooled abroad and had some education. That was his problem. So the education that they gave them to change them and enable them read the Bible and come to Christ drove them away. That's what the devil can do. He will not just get you doing something wrong. Let me explain. Let me show you how it works. I need a good example. For example, I don't want to pick something touchy. For example, somebody, I have to pick something touchy, so you get what I'm saying. I have to pick, I'm sorry. For example, somebody wants to abort a baby. It's wrong. Absolutely. You know what the devil does? You that you think is wrong, he will fuel hatred in you in such a way that you are speaking against abortion, but you are speaking against it in anger and offense. And that is sin. So you're doing the right thing with the wrong approach, so it's still sin. That's how the devil gets people. Do you get what I'm saying? Right. And nobody listens to someone they don't like. Oh, I just said something very powerful. Me, I know. Nobody listens to somebody they don't like. So he puts that offense, that anger in you. So when you start talking about it, people you are sent to with a message, once they see your countenance, they don't receive it because they don't like you. They don't like how you're talking. So sometimes there's nothing wrong with our message. People don't receive it because of our approach. Let me give another example. I can give you, see, Dua, take. Dua. What's the difference? Approach. One is condescending, one is polite. That's the problem of the church. We have a good cause, but the devil deceives us and changes our disposition. If you are not correcting in love, you are working for Satan. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So he doesn't have a problem with you knowing the scriptures. If you don't have the heart of the scriptures, you are still under his influence. That's deception. Somebody is right. All well and good, we know. But you come and you're wrong. You are working for Satan. You can be quoting scriptures in Ephesians chapter 5. Devil will be at your back saying, yes, yes, come on. Tell him the word. You are wrong. That's deception. A pastor is a lawyer. I have 1 hour. If I'm preaching an hour, I have 1 hour to convince you to think what I think. And you don't have the ability to talk back. So you're listening. If I do that work in your mind for 52 weeks, you would think like me. And God bless you. I don't think well.